So I read this funny line somewhere, John. Hardest lift of all is lifting your butt off the couch.
Yeah, I mean,
And that is so true because that's the hardest part, getting over that initial inertia.
yeah,
And I go through that a lot of times
Yeah.
myself. I'll do it from tomorrow syndrome. And I've heard you say that discipline begins in your mind.
right.
How do you train your mind, or how do you train
Yeah.
your brain?
Well, I think first of all, there's no tomorrow. It has to be today, and it has to be now. And you have to push yourself because and this is what I tell a lot of people. They say we want to go to gym, we want to get onto these different kind of diets, and we're going to
Exactly.
start that on Monday and Tuesday.
Exactly.
And I said, you know what? You're going to plan that way. It's never going to happen. You've got to start it right now, this very
Yes.
minute.
Yes.
And just to give you an idea, Preeti, you know, my favorite mithai is that, and I'm sure you're reaching out to a large audience here, and they resonate with this. I love the Kaju Katri Barfi.
Yes.
I love it.
That's
It's
my
my
husband's
favorite.
favorite.
It's my favorite mithai. I had it 25 years ago. So I've had an aerated drink 21 years ago, 22 years ago.
Oh my God.
The point I'm trying to make is that if you are not disciplined
Yeah.
and if you do not lead a healthy lifestyle, you're not going to get anywhere. So I think you need to lift your butt off the couch.
Yeah.
You need to get your brains jogging and you need to start moving.
But what motivates you to do that? Do you ever feel lazy?
I'll tell you very honestly, I don't want to be dependent on someone when I'm old. I want to be fit.
Right.
My development head who works here with me, she just became a mother. And
Okay.
I held a kid in my hand. And she said, what a beautiful photograph, you know. And I said, yeah, I was just thinking. And I was looking at this kid and saying, I'm going to be fitter than you in the next 20 years. You know. So I drive myself to be fit all the time. And by fit, and I want to say this on record,
Yeah.
I don't mean a six-pack.
Right.
You know, there's a difference between being fit and being healthy. I want
Yes.
to be healthy.
Yes.
I don't necessarily just want to have a six-pack, something that's external,
Yes.
and keep falling sick.
byproduct.
Yeah, it's a byproduct. The idea is that lead a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
I don't drink. I don't touch alcohol in my life.
Okay.
I don't smoke. I've never done drugs in my life. I don't even encourage myself to go to a place where I would even think remotely that someone would be doing it.
Right.
So I avoid situations and places like that and people like that. And I've often been accused of being very regimental in my lifestyle because I sleep at 9:30. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning.
I was going to ask you that. Yeah.
Yeah, and people say that, I mean, it's boring.
boring.
You know, just come on, change your lifestyle. And I said, and I only tell them, I say, listen, the time I wake up is when you guys come home. You know, there's a lot more productive stuff I do in the morning whilst you guys are sleeping.